Homework, the Hill boys.
Sometimes the rest isn't that good for you.
Exactly, that's what I'm hoping for the Savo.
Big night planned up there tonight, Grub?
Yeah, closing early, 12 o'clock. Licence regulations.
All right. Just won't sell any after 12?
No, just give it away. They got plenty up there.
Anyway, Barach is going at it. He's been wrapped up by, front on, Dale Greaves, and no decision given.
Okay, right forward pocket now. Bell Post Hill into attack. Howard rises high for the occasion. Good
Carl
little throw
O'Toole.
out there. Good work by Carl O'Toole.
Good.
Got a
Well
good run of
done.
his teammate there in Shields, but he just took his eyes off the leather at the crucial time. Adam Houghton's at the base of the pack as well, doing some strong work. And I'd suggest that Adam won't relinquish the football at all.
Excellent shepherd there by Ashley Rayson. In the ruck for the Hill is Marinovic. He's got it down to Cockrell. He kicks it towards the centre. Oh, there's a high fly over the back there by Weston. He goes towards Ryan. He can't pick it up cleanly. The ball's punched forward towards Glenn. He picks it up and gets around, pushes it forward to... I can't see a Corio player in there at all. Now there is. Larkins gets it out, I think, for the Hill. Goes towards the first quarter goal kicker in Galpin. He kicks it towards McFadden and Tommy. Tommy misses, they overrun it. Goes to Mick Howard. He puts it on his trusty left, heading back towards the Devils.
How soft do you want it, umpire?
That is what is commonly known as a scoreboard free kick to McNamara. He kicks it out wide over towards Weston. Weston goes forward in the direction of the boundary line, and it makes it there on the full.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, gentlemen. And on that occasion, they've got the benefit from the umpire's decision, and yet they still can't capitalise.
No.
Catching their opponents, off guard, and a bad disposal allows the Panthers to bring the ball back into the members' side of the ground. A nice mark taken there by the Fish. Glenn Travail. Just steady pursuing down. He's got Kozik if he wants him, but he's elected to go inside to Galpin, who's made good position, and takes a handy grab for the Panthers' members' side centre wing. A left foot penetrating drop punt too. Tommy Sveljek could have caught it, but at the last minute tried to soccer stuff. Barachi comes in. I think you'll find he's just squeezed it through for a 6-pointer. That's it. She's all over for season 2000.
Well,
the Panthers are purring.
I think what we actually need now, Ronnie, we need to go and get Dick Philpott in here because we need the fat lady to sing.
Yes, you're certainly right. Grub, it's all over here. Barach probably could have gone over the top to Stozic, but obviously didn't see him. Concentrated on the hand and foot skills, and
he should have
pushed it through.
He's on 49 goals for the season. It'd be shocking not to kick your 50th in the grand final, wouldn't it?
Well, I tipped 52, 3 and 4.
Ooh.
I think what he's worried about is that cup that's going to be in their possession at the end of this game.
Well, yes.
Okay, they're still working hard too, the Panthers. They just really want to win this cup, and paddled forward there by McDonald on the ground for the Hill. Ball spills out loose now. Opportunity there. Could have been, Weston it was. But again,
Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles just comes in and just butters up nicely and finds a good touch on that occasion. Finds the boundary line. Out of side centre wing. Margin, what's that, 47 points, gentlemen?
Yep, spot on, Ronnie. 8 goals, less 1 point.
Very good, Grab. As we see the ball back into play, there's been an infringement paid there. A little kick off the carpet by the Panthers. I think it's gone over the line out of bounds. And the Devils now drive the ball into centre half forward, looking for Edwards. Houghton with strength takes the grab, running on, hand passes to the run there of Lurie. His kick, though, not a good one, and a bounce, cruel one for Kozik. Now an opportunity for, that looks like Rayson it is. But his hand pass goes straight to Adam Houghton, who's caught one a little bit high. And he's going to get the free kick, but tried to break through the tackle, and Well, it was a little high. And,
He's fended off.
Hoggy gets the free kick.
Heads towards Barachi. Oh, I'd nearly pay that. No, the umpire doesn't. He's going to swing around on his left, Barachi. He squares it up towards the square. Galpin in front of Howard. Howard takes control of the ball, probably taking a bit too high. And Mick Howard, the Corio captain, will take a free kick on the last line of defence.
Very fortunate because he ducked straight back into trouble with the footy.
Yeah.
I would have gone the other way.
Not that time. Not that time.
Not that time. I think you're right.
Especially not at that end of the ground,
The
Ronnie.
scoreboard, you blokes.
Well, so are they. The blokes controlling the game. They're only umpiring to it now. Anyway, Stubley gives it to Travail. Travail gives it a goal. For mine, Travail's nearly the best player on the ground.
Well, don't try and influence the scrapper, but...
I'm not. I'll just try and talk you into it.
I'll tell you what, he's in my best, and I'll tell you what, it's very lucky too, because if you go back to the video earlier, you'll see that you two went for Corio and I went for Belpost Hill.
Yeah.
I gave you the opportunity
We'll replay
to
the
change.
tape and I'll let you hear what you said. You idiot.
I meant to say the hill.
Well, yeah, so did I.
Well, the coach back on because he wants to savour the glory because he's worked hard. The coach for season 2000 with Simon Connolly is Paul Ravis, and he's back on the track at the expense of the injured Adam Larkins, who's been pretty good for his side.
Yeah, he certainly has been.
He's got some bruises on his legs there, Ron.
Yeah, some lovely moving pictures. Ball now brought forward. Devils into attack. Opportunity for Dover. That was Brendan. That's Ben Dover's brother, and he's been caught again. And the umpire will suggest that the Panthers get the free kick. Last line of defence for them. As we just wait now. And I think you'll find it's David Stubley. In fact, it looks like Steve Miletto.
Miletto, yep.
Miletto,
good
lovely
catch.
driving grab there by Carl O'Toole.
O'Toole.
He'll go short. No,
That's short. It's long short.
long short. Oh, nice mark. Back in the pack.
He hasn't played anything.
The leader of the band is disputing the umpire's decision, but the umpire always wins, doesn't he?
Certainly does.
Well,
Miller cleared it, went to Ravis. He kicks forward towards Barachi. Barachi takes a good, strong chest mark. He'll move it on quickly. He kicks it on towards Stozic and Kozik and Stubley and Tommy. And the Devils clear it out through the agency of McFadden. He's got it out to Gundry. He's taken a couple of bounces. He sees Dover in the middle of the ground. He kicks it forward towards Holland, and Holland takes a good chest mark. He gets onto his preferred left foot, gives it one out, Miletto and Pilgrim. Pilgrim up, can't take it. Good spoil by Miletto. Good butter up again by Miletto. Picks it on his left and gets swung around, and I think the ball will find the boundary before Ian Cockrell gets there.
It certainly does, and it's been the pattern of the day since quarter time here. After a very entertaining first quarter, the Panthers have really got their teeth into the Sharon this afternoon in the reserve grade grand final, and presently 53-point leaders. As we see now, good work, Galpin's hand pass. Can't find the target, but there's a couple with an opportunity there, Lewis and Lurie and also Travail. But Shields butters up nicely.
Oh,
Houghton comes in, tries to beat three of them. It does so pretty well. There's been a high tackle. I think you'll find on that Belpost Hill player who was strewn on his back. And that is
Ryan.
Stephen Ryan.
Strewn.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
He copped one a bit high, in other words. He copped one in the gob, in fact. But he's all right.
This is Travail. He's received a mark from the kick in goes towards Stozic. He gets one in the back, but it's not seen by umpire. Stuffer waits for it along the ground. And then Stozic comes in or Kozik.
That's Kozik.
You've had trouble with Kozik and Stozic today, haven't you?
Well, they both had so much of the ball. It's very hard,
Get
isn't
to
it?
bed a bit earlier for Friday night, you'll be all right.
One's 6'3" and black hair, the other one's 5'4" and white hair, but
Okay, mate. Enough's enough.
you should get on the marchants, I think, Grapper.
Cockrell picks it up and clears it away as far as Western. Oh, Kane Hayes. Cops one a bit high, and he'll take a free kick on centre wing.
Well, the youngster needs to do a bit of weights over the summer. Elects to go now to centre half forward. A high ball not a very good kick at all because Holland was well under it. And that man Rhino has taken a great grab again for the Panthers. Elects to go to the outer side. A lovely kick. Looking there, up high there was young Stubley, who's contributed well for the cause this afternoon.
Oh, good tackle, Stubbs.
Yeah, good tackle indeed. It sees the ball now in dispute out there on that outer side of the ground, but the umpire said we'll have a bounce down on that true centre wing position here at the St Albans Reserve. Scoreboard check, Belpo still 13.886, Corio 4.933 on the promoter trophy and clothing scoreboard. Good afternoon to David and Pam Glover.
Excellent. Good afternoon it is. Ball goes forward towards Holland. He takes a mark just inside the boundary line, half forward flank, outer side of the ground.
He's been pretty good, this kid, since he's come on, young Holland.
Come on, yeah. He drives it forward towards McNamara, and he takes a good strong mark, McNamara, in front of Mileto. He'll probably have a shot for goal there, Ronnie, I reckon.
Well, I would. And
we know that.
45 metres. The drop punt. He's laid back a little bit,
That's
but it's
a
a
goal.
nice looking kick. And he's done what I would have done as well.
Missed it.
Correct. Just looked like a goal from here, didn't it?
From where the goal umpire was standing.
Didn't really move to his left, did he?
No. Got the long neck out.
Okay.
You don't have to have a long neck to be a goose grabber.
2 points to Ashley McNamara this afternoon, and it's been the tale for the Devils today because bad kicking for goal is bad footy. As we see now, the ball brought back to the members' side of the ground. Opportunity there, Mick Howard does well and holds up the Panthers, who are purring.
They would be very, very disappointed with their efforts today, the Corio boys.
Absolutely.
Very disappointed.
Yeah, I think so. To win the two finals in the fashion they did to get to a grand final and
Basically to succumb
to a bit of pressure early.
To score the goals they have throughout the season and to come out in that one day in September and kick 4, that's not nearly as bad as Anglesey yesterday against Ocean Grove.
Look, I must admit, when you asked me earlier about the toss, I made that up. I don't know who won the toss. but why I bring it up is because the way Corio play, I think they would have liked to have come home with the win, and I just wonder who did win the toss now.
Yeah, I thought that you were telling me a fib earlier.
Because if Corio did win the toss, he might have kicked against the win to start with.
Oh, look now.
When it's not a big factor.
Just have another margins, would you?
Look, I sometimes agree with you, Grubber.
You can't do
the way they play their football,
do that.
the way they play their football, they've won every game by storming the last quarter. Nerves early may well have been the go to kick against it.
In a final especially, the play's scrappy.
You blokes fair dinkum.
I always kick against it.
Just an idea. Just an idea.
I agree with the idea.
Okay, opportunity here for
good get, Hoggy.
Yeah, good work, Hoggy Houghton spears the pass in, looking there for Barachi. What a great name for footy. As we see now, an opportunity there for the big fella in Stozic. Can he kick his 50th of the season? That's the $1 million question.
Go the ball, boy.
Opportunity now, though. Looks like oil it is. And he's taken a fair bit of time to get rid of the footy, but was lucky to cop
the high one.
And Phil Boyle now will just kick across goal dangerously.
Well, it's fraught with danger. It's a trip and it should be 50 and a goal. That's the rule, isn't it?
Well, I think you're right.
He's paid the trip and it should be paid the 50.
I think so.
But, as usual, rules not being enforced correctly.
They've taken young Cockrell off, and I tell you what, I think he's the kid that's tried so hard all day. I think you should leave him on. Just for the sake of he's tried probably the hardest of all the Corio players out there.
I think he's been their best couple, yeah, for sure. He missed or gold?
Galpin, I think you'll find has popped it through.
Goal, I think.
He has.
He has.
Can you sing, Rob?
It's all over now, nothing left to say, but the tears and the orchestra playing.
I thought you might have gone the Seekers. The carnival is over.
I know that one too. But, the Panthers have just been far too strong all over the ground here this afternoon, and a great team effort by the Panthers, who'll celebrate this evening.
And tomorrow.
I'll bet you
tomorrow
Tommy
evening.
celebrates.
Yeah, my word, he will. Absolutely, and it's been a great game.
Blood rule for Stephen Ryan. It's kindly pointed out by one of his Corio opponents. On the back of his neck, apparently.
Ball now, picked up Weston, back on the ground. Kicks out wide, looking there for McNamara. Goes inboard, but again...
Stubley.
Stubley being very good. Got
Dropping
it to
the ball,
Lurie.
Stuffer, I thought.
Oh, he got a kick to it. He tried hard. He goes down to Hoggy. He tries to get through the tackle. Got support, Ditchburn, who's recovered from that ankle. And been a terrific player for the Panthers this afternoon. Lovely kick, lovely lead. Great football from the Panthers. And Kozik takes a grab.
He heads in towards Barrage and he stands his ground, the big Barrage. And
he's been a tower of strength all afternoon.
He has
Been fantastic.
What happened there?
He's taking it off and going to ball it up.
God. That's your mate Foxy too.
Foxy Milady. Barachi grabs it out of the ruck strongly, then grubbers one over the top. Here comes 50, Ronnie, I think. Here it comes, Ronnie. There it is. That's 50.
That's a bit disappointing. It was a bit too easy, wasn't it? Great stuff, Ant Stozic. Kicks his 6th goal for the afternoon and 50 for season 2000. And I'm sure he'll celebrate this evening's affairs.
Well, I like the work there of Stozic. We all thought it was a mark. Everybody thought it was a mark. It was taken off him, and he must have said, well, I'm going to get it anyway. And he got it across to Stozic, and that's what resulted in the goal.
Well, they've kicked their 15th, 15-8-98 now. Bellpost Hill, 4-10-34 Corio on the promoted trophy and clothing company final quarter scoreboard for the GDFL reserve grade grand final.
14 minutes in. Howard versus Dowseel. Won by Travail. Goes to Houghton, who's left on his own. Never leave your man, Frank. Houghton draws him. Goes to Ravis. Ravis goes to Travail, who's followed up. And caught down, run down from behind. Frank Polozovic butters up. Goes in the centre where Carlo O'Toole's left unattended. There's 3 or 4 Devils here. Should go across there to Weston. He does so. Has one bounce. Squares up on the right. Goes to deliver towards Pilgrim. Darryl Pilgrim picks it up on the first bounce. Cut off by Miller. Picked up again by Weston onto his left foot. And it's driven forward and Holland interfered with before taking a mark. Not paid, said the umpire. Over the ball was Marinovic, the Bellpost Hill captain. And then it's forced out wide by the Hill. Might even be out of bounds. No, play on, said the umpire. Hayes and Lurie. Lurie gets it towards on his boot, and forces it forward. Comes back towards Hayes. I was just watching what goes on here, Ronnie. Stozic's come off.
Big fella's coming off. He's done enough.
Stozic and Travail have come off.
Yeah, and a great game too, boys.
Well, there's probably your two best players given a spell, and they thoroughly deserve it too, don't they?
Yeah, well, yes, they do, but it would have been nice to savour the siren sounding being on the ground for being such fine contributors.
What's the time, Ron?
Time check.
16
We've
minutes
got plenty of time. We've got probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
That's why they've gone off, you see. By the time the siren goes, they'll have had 3 cans each.
Okay, method in your madness, Grubby. There's another try in Sean Gundry. Tries to keep the footy in play, but again, great pressure from young Adam Galpin for the Hill. And we'll see a boundary throw in at half forward. Members side of the ground. Good work there, Ryan, who's been busy for the Panthers. Taps the ball towards their goal. Running on was Galpin, but McFadden in the way for the Corio side. They clash. Umpire says he had no prior opportunity and will have a bounce down about 60 metres from the Bellpost Hill goal. Howard rises high, beats Dalziel on that occasion, but slung as he kicked, ball dropped short. Hoggy Houghton takes the mark at, well, half forward, right in front of the commentary box.
He does. Probably could have got it moving a bit forward to
cameras, Ronnie.
Lurie. Oh, well, why not? There's nothing to be gained. They don't have to get the ball moving.
They're only 64 points in front.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, he fires it forward into Corio, but in the end it spills to Ravis. He punches it forward and it falls into Ryan's hands. Picked up by McFadden. He punches out towards Bowman. Bowman punches it back in towards Carlo O'Toole. Frank Polozovic comes in. There's no talk there by the Devils. In the end, bounces back. Carl picks it up, pushes it forward towards Shields. Shields does good battle, picks it up one-handed, gives it off to Frank Polozovic. He kicks it forward towards Holland. Beaten to the ball for him by Miller, and Paul Miller will be given a free kick without having possession of the ball. He goes in the middle towards Lurie. From behind comes Weston. He gives it.
Can I just butt in here? Can I just butt in here, boys? I think at the start of the game, the coaches would say to you, every player, I want you to come off that ground not being able to walk. And this bloke here, Kozik, is just about at that stage now. He has given everything, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
He can hardly move.
It's very hard, like to sort of single out a player, isn't it, for Belpost Hill today?
Yeah, that's right. Across the board, they've been pretty good.
My word.
They certainly have. Ravis has the ball right in the middle of the ground. It's a terrible kick, and it falls into the arms of Carl O'Toole. He just goes back just slowly and calmly. There's nothing gained by moving it forward and making mistakes, but it's pretty disappointing, that kick for Carl O'Toole, as it goes into Brett Dowsill's arms. He kicks it to 2-on-1, where Galpin does battle with Boyle and big Mick Howard. Falls to Lurie. He pushes it forward, only goes as far as Polozovic. He kicks it out wide in the direction of Weston. Bounce of the ball beats him. Comes back towards Galpin. Galpin tries to pick it up, but well done by the young kid Weston. He's got 3 to beat over there. If he gives it up, it easily comes out to the hill. Stubley goes at it. Can't get a hold of it, Stubley. Picked up or kicked off the ground again by Galpin, and it's forced over the bound. No, not forced over the boundary line. A free kick's been paid.
Going to give a free kick to Belpost here.
For
services to the game.
Services to the game.
I must check the rule book and see.
He played so well, he decided, let's give him another kick for putting in, because I couldn't see any other reason for that decision.
Get on your grub.
Well, Stuffaluri's got it. He goes short towards Stubley, who just stands and waits and takes it. They are playing with him here. Ravis gets it now on 50, takes off and kicks it out in the drunk.
Yes, he does.
And it's out in the full, far side of the ground, right beside the Belpost Hill goal.
15-8, 4-10. A one-horse race here this afternoon. Is a nice mark taken there by spearhead Frank Poslovic.
He's still trying, Frank Posilovic, isn't he? He's still trying.
Sorry, Frank, I've been calling him Posilovic.
Posilovic, well, it's a nice kick, but again, Panthers are just purring at the moment with great team play. Mileto ends up with those a number of hand passes, and again, they drill the ball forward looking for the big arms of Ann Stozic, but in fact it was Tommy Sveljek.
Well, they'll be looking a fair way for him, mate, because he's drinking cans on the bench.
Yes, I looked up and was waiting to see the big fella there, and I realised he's off the ground and spotted Tommy in the square. It's been a long time since Tommy's played it full forward, I'd suggest.
And I'll bet you he's enjoying it too.
Lapping it all up. But just going through the motions here this afternoon. A very convincing victory, 64-point leaders, Belpost Hill in the GDFL Reserve Grade Grand Final. Mick Howard still trying hard, but it spills now. The loose ball kicked across the face of goal for the Panthers. Overrunning the football was young Rayson. Tommy Sveljak's there. Sveljak, in fact, mops it up, but he's been beaten on that occasion by young David.
He's going to get caught.
Mileto, he's grabbed hold of the ball in the centre of the ground. He kicks it forward, and Stubley runs into the solid frame of Holland. He kicks it off the ground towards Pilgrim. He's trying to pick it up, Darryl Pilgrim. He gives it good hands to Weston. Weston goes wide out in the direction of Carl O'Toole, I think, by the way he's got hold of it. He kicks it forward, and over the back was...
He's going to pay.
I think it was Rutherford.
Now, do you two want to change your prediction yet? I'm sticking with my hill.
Get on your grubby. Well, day of the underdog, as I've called it, as we see now. Dalziel with hands. Comes across to the running teammate there who handballs over to Lurie, in trouble now.
Strength.
Good strength, and gave it back. Could have given it back to his teammate there in Damien Hoare, who gave it to him, but decided not to because he put him under so much pressure. But they still run the ball forward, the Hill.
Oh, well
good
done,
body
Barrage.
weight there by Barrage.
Miller.
Sets it up. Miller says, thank you very much. It's been a long time since I've had a shot at goal.
He has come down from way back.
But he's offline.
He is missed. But the story of the game, Ron, is that it's over.
Oh, absolutely. 22 and a half minutes gone to the final quarter. And a nice kick in there from You'll find that could have been McFadden brought it back into play out of side looking for Howard. But again, plenty of Panthers around the footy. Mopped up there by, could have been young Cockrell again. Kicks forward, finds his teammate at centre wing. Kicks up looking for McNamara, the leader of the band. Can't quite control it. Good pressure there by the Bell Post Hill defenders. And the umpire will bounce down midway between half forward. Centre wing out of sight of St Albans Park with the Devils into attack.
Sorry, Ron, I was just doing my vote. What's happened?
It's well on that other side of the ground. Right over there, it's testing our eyesight at this late stage of proceedings.
Well, it's getting dark over there, Ron.
Absolutely.
The wind's getting stronger too, man, for the late game.
Yes. How do the Werribee boys handle the wind, Rupp?
Oh, just as well as they handle if it's not wind, I think, mate. Don't worry about the wind, you just got to get the footy. Get the footy, that's what you got to do, don't you?
We had plenty of it last week.
Good boy, Grub.
Hoggy.
Great tackle. Pay it and reward it, and he did.
He hasn't had a bad sort of a day, this young kid, Stephen Bowman.
Stephen Bowman can play footy.
He's got some pace.
He's got some toe.
Again, I'll reiterate that. Back his brother in the sprint.
Thank you very much, Grub, for those words of encouragement. As we see now an opportunity here, Steve Lurie kicks off the carpet. Out the direction of Paul Rabbis, the co-coach for the Hill. Left foot kick goes inboard. The siren sounds. Adam Houghton ends up with the footy. And I wouldn't like to ask him for it because he'll keep it. Well done. Panthers, premiers in season 2000. Final scoreline on the Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company scoreboard. Bell Post Hill 15-9-99 have thrashed Corio 4-10-34. A very handy 65-point victory for the Bell Post Hill Panthers. Congratulations to Simon Connolly and Paul Rabbis, co-coaches of the Panthers in season 2000.
Yeah, excellent effort by the Hill today, Ronnie.
Goal kickers
today for the Hill. Andy Stozik's got 6. Tommy Sveljek's got 2. Adam Galpin 2. And singles 2. Stubley, Ditchburn, Travail, Barachi, Kozik for a total of 15 goals. And to the Devils, their 4 goal kickers were Howard with 1, Cockrell 1, Pilgrim 1 and Shields 1.
Okay, let's start right down the other end of the tables with 3, 2 and 1 for the man of the match. We need to make that quickly, gentlemen.
Oh, gee, it's very, very hard to do that, Ronnie, but just before I do that, the story of the game here, I've got a little scoring system I've got here, and really, the Bell Post Hill sides have got 9s, 9s, 8s, 9s, 9s, and the Corio's got 7 and then 4, 2, 5s and 4s. And I think that's the more better players all over the ground. It's very hard. I've got 3 9s. I'm going to go for Glenn Travay for 3 votes.
Yep.
I'm going to go for Antti Stosic for 2 votes for his goals and his unselfishness where he could have kicked a lot more.
Yep.
And 1 vote. Gee, it's a real toss-up between Stephen Ryan, Stephen Lurie and Jamie Kozik, and I'm going to give it to Stephen Lurie for 1 vote. Just before you keep going, I just want a couple of honourable mentions. Damien Weston from Corio, Ian Cockrell Jr. from Corio, and a very honourable mention to young Holland who came on late.
Good call. Good call. Grappa?
My 3 are Travail 3, Kozik 2, and I'm going to give 1 to Knuckles Martin for a good strong work around backline. Didn't let much past him today, Knuckles.
Okay, I went Travail, Ditchburn, Kozik, so a clear BOG here this afternoon. The number 30 Guernsey, the Fish. Glenn Travail, congratulations.
He was the class act of the day
today. So he'll win the Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company Man of the Match Award for the grand final of the reserve grade Junior Fell final here in 2000.